Good day, global crypto enthusiasts. This is 88 Fantastic coming to you Friday, April 5th, 2019. Just waking up here, everybody. Anyways, I just wanted to come on and talk for a few minutes about the market and what we had discussed last Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it was, and looking for our next lines of support. As I went through the news this morning and I'm watching my YouTubers and going through the articles and everything, and one thing that's become blatantly obvious to me is that 99% of the YouTubers in this space still have not learned from their same fucking mistakes that they made last year and at the end of 2017. When I can go on to people that have 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 subscribers and they're asking words like, is this an exotic asset? Are we in a bull rally? Uh, and you've already got 2+ years experience in this market, and you got people watching this shit still. What the fuck is wrong with you people? We got more stupid people in the space right now than we had when the market got crushed in January of 2018. Like literally more fucking stupid people than we've ever had in the space. Nobody can read a chart and nobody understands trends and virtually nobody understands what's going on. And you're asking questions now in a time when it's mirror imaging everything. Okay, so before we talk about that, let's talk about what we talked about earlier this week, and that was where's our next line of support? And is this actually a rally? And I'm saying it's not. It's the same thing what we experienced last year, right? So we were pretty steady. We built really strong lines of support throughout March. Again, sideways actions, but we went up a little bit up. So when we're sitting at around the 140, the 146 mark right here was where we crawled up to that day, and then we bounced all the way back up to like 185. So now where's our next line of support? Actually, our next line of support is right here at the 168 mark. So that's what you're watching for. So when you see all these people talking about how things are stale and things are still sideways and we gained 30 billion, almost 40 billion dollars in a week, what are you actually looking at? So what you're looking at right now is the next line of support at 167, 168. We're sitting at 175. So if we blow back, so like for the last 2-3 days, we've been fighting between 169 and about 171. Last night it would hit 170, bounce right back up, and it did that about 15 times last night. So the line of support right now is the 167, 168 mark. Now, why is that important? Because at this point last year, everybody was talking about consensus and how they were going to gain 70 to 80 to 90% on their portfolios. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch every single person that you subscribe to on you fucking YouTube or Twitter or whatever. Go back 1 year to the month of April and watch everybody tell you how you were going to gain 70, 80, 90%. And then you know what? You fucking lost your stack and you're broke. That's going to happen again this year because nobody's paying attention and all the new people in the space are simply too fucking stupid to go out and do a little bit of looking, do a little bit of reading, and spend 10 minutes teaching themselves how to spend their own money rather than going on to fucking YouTube and listening to people talk about the same shit they talked about in fucking 2018 at the same time. So this is current market right here. This is what we are seeing right now, okay? 2019, March to present day, right there, okay? Now, you take 2018's chart and you go back to March 1st all the way to the end of June. This is us right here. Exact same thing as what's happening right here. Okay? Present day, last year. So this is consensus last year. This is everybody talking about it. And oh, you're going to make 70, 80, 90%. And right here, consensus still had about 2 days left. I think maybe 3 days. Everyone's still at this conference. And next thing you know, the dump. So from here to here, everyone's talking about, oh, look at all the money you're going to make. And the conference is still running. And while people are still celebrating at the conference, they just watch their stack get crushed all the way back. And that's what I'm saying is going to happen again this year. We're going to have steady growth, like we said last week. We're going to wait for everyone to take out their profits, like they did, and they have been doing this entire week. But we stabilized at 167. We didn't dump all the way back to 140. We stopped at 167. So that's our line of support moving forward. Now we watch this week to see what happens with the big movement. Right now we're sitting at 175. Let's give this a refresh. And then we'll see where we end up when, whatchamacallit, when today's last little bit of push will finish up, right? So for example, if today's push finishes up at around 177, the dailies and the swingers, they're going to take out their profits later on today or later on tonight. So then you might see this tomorrow at about, say, 171 even. It still hasn't broken our 167 support. So when it hits 171, you know you're going to get ready for another little quick push, right? And that's what we should see continually until like as I said, till around May long weekend, and between May long weekend and June 1st. I know that's a 2 week span, but that's the 2 weeks we really need to be. That's the caution period right there. Again, it's not because of the market. It's not because of adoption. It's because it's fucking summertime and people want to spend some money. Again, North America, storage of value. The rest of the world, using it. So when people want to spend money, they need to use it. Here, people don't want to touch their investments, so they're willing to either be broke or borrow money so they don't have to touch their investments. I mean, fuck, when are people going to realize this already? Wake up, you idiots. Sick and trying to help, and people are just so stupid still. You all want to be told how to buy a Lambo and take a quick trip to the moon, yet you can't take 10 minutes to fucking understand something. So, 7-day number on these ones aren't going to really matter too much because we've had that massive push starting last Saturday. So the important ones now will be our last, what's happening in the last few minutes up to the last 24 to 36. So let's just have a look. We'll have a quick look through the run top 100 and we'll see if anybody's actually hit double digits. Still looking the same, still looking the same. Tesla's still squeaking in and out of the top 20. Not really looking to see who overtook, just looking to see who's actually had a good last 24 hours because everything to me looked like it was spread out pretty evenly last night. Again, we had the massive rush, and all that really happened in the last couple of days was the traders taking out the profits. So here's an Maximine coin again. So we talked about this, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, and if you really watch the cycles, it's like they alternate coins to actually pump. And this week it was Maximine coin, and I think Crypto.com's in here again too, if I remember. PundyX, we see having a nice little push. It's been probably 3-4 months since Pundy's actually had some action. They've been running sideways a lot. KuCoin still taking a bit of a kick in the teeth after its massive rally. Anybody else is having a massive last little 24, and that's about it other than Maximine coin. Repo still coming on at their 19%. Mowak at 24. But other than that, everything is getting a little bit right now, but nothing too drastic. So let's see if this is going to give us what do I want here? My 24-hour volume. To me, the indicator is always the 24-hour volume. That way, you know what's what. So when I look at the 24-hour volume, this is the true listings, and I don't include the stable coins because stable coins are awesome, but it's a great way to hide your money as well. So I don't include those. So obviously Bitcoin at number one, but look at Tether's trading volume, 18 billion. Like I don't even understand how is it possible to have that much? Like how are you going in and out of your wallet that many times to make trades when you should be just making the constant trades? So again, what scares me about the market when we see that 62, 63 trillion, and it was up to 90 the other day, that scares the shit out of me because it just doesn't look real. Let's see what the other ones got here. So here at CoinGecko, we got Bitcoin under 5,000 with a market cap of 176. So they got 175.4. They've got 176.7. So what's that? 1 billion. So right there on these two exchanges, there's $1.3 billion in difference in exchanges on these two. What do these guys got over here? They got 1.75.2. So these two are very accurate. So CoinGecko's got a higher market cap and a lower Bitcoin price, and these guys got a higher Bitcoin price and a lower market cap. So that's been one of my biggest concerns is there's got to be regulation at some point because to me these numbers they're not real. To me there's just so much wash trading going on because of when these exchanges see a little bit of money coming into the market as well. I think they're wash trading a lot of people's money to boost up their own 24-hour volume. So if they're going to charge new companies more money to hold their listing, or if somebody's smart contracts are coming to an end, they're going to try and renegotiate a higher listing fee again. So I don't see it being that. There's just no way we can be trading at 63 to 90 billion dollars every 24 hours, and the market just went from 100 to 130 to 140 to 170, and they're trading almost 50 to 60% of the actual market. I'm not big into the stock market, but if anybody knows, I know there's between 70 and 90 trillion in the actual stock market. Are you trying to tell me that there's 35 to 40 trillion dollars traded every 24 hours on the stock market? Maybe it is. I don't know, but I don't see it happening. But that's what scares me is this number right here on all of the exchanges and all of the markets and everywhere we're looking at it. That scares me. So that's something to watch out for. So again, in situations like this, when we see stuff like that, be safe. And when you make a trade, put it into something and get it into your wallet. Don't leave it on the exchange because one of these days it's going to happen. Not trying to spread the FUD, but I mean, look at BitHum, one of the biggest exchanges, got hacked for the second time. You've seen what happened with Dragon Hex 2 weeks ago. You've seen Cryptopia a couple of months ago, Quadriga X. Like, you're just asking for it. So be safe for all you new people in there. I cannot stress it hard enough. All it takes is 10, 15 minutes for you actually to come in and ask somebody a question. If you really want to ask and you're too scared to come onto YouTube and ask a question, go into the group's Telegram room. Don't ever listen to Reddit because it's bullshit. Don't ever listen to Twitter because it's more bullshit. You really want to get a good solid answer, go into a Telegram group and listen to what the admins and what everybody in those rooms, because you're going to get an honest answer in there. It's pretty hard to find the bullshitters in the Telegram groups because the communities usually do a pretty damn good job of getting rid of the losers in those groups. So again, I just wanted to come on and show you guys it's really easy to do, and the mistakes we're seeing right now are the exact same mistakes as last year and um, just before that. And it's the Twitter guys, and it's the Reddit guys, and even worst of all, it's the mainstreaming YouTubers that everybody follows. And you guys really got to get your shit together because you're doing the same thing that you did last year, and then you're going to cost a lot of people money because you have not adapted your game. You haven't scaled your game to today's market. And that's exactly what we're trying to do is build this ecosystem to adapt and to scale. And what we're seeing is the OGs in the space, and you've only got your subs because were one of the first. It's not like you guys are better than anybody else because some of you guys still don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So ask yourselves those questions the next time you want to go watch somebody, and the next time you lose half your stack or 80% of your stack, you'll understand why. So that's all I got for you guys. That was my little bitch for the morning. I just want to keep people safe. We're moving in an awesome direction right now, and you get tired of watching people make the same mistakes over and over. And right now, we're seeing new people come into the space that are making the same mistakes that the previous new people made, and that's no diligence, no research, and they're coming on and they're trying to find an easy way for somebody else to tell them what to fucking buy and invest because they can't do it themselves. So that's all I got for you guys today. Don't forget to come back Saturday for our faucet portfolio update. We've had some really juicy gains, obviously due to the big push this week, hammering our manual claims, our auto claims. We are running everything, trying to collect as much free money as we can in this amazing time that we call the cryptocurrency market. So this is 88, fantastic, showing you how to take a bite out of the cryptocurrency market. Take care, y'all.